I'm sitting here now. The heavy hitters are here. She's a SAG actress. She has 3 films. She's in all the unions across the board. We'll find out more about what that means in a minute. But she has 3 films coming out this year. She does voiceover work. She's a TV host. Maybe she can give us some pointers. Say hello to Luz Ramos. Yeah, come on, give her a hand, man. Professional actress.
Wow, I feel so special now.
What is so you're a professional. What's your biggest credit? What's our best chance of seeing you?
Well, actually, I have 2 really big projects that are due out in the fall. I have a movie that was originally called This Side of the Truth with Ricky Gervais, Jennifer Garner, and Rob Lowe.
Okay.
And I believe that's slated to release in September. And then I have a very big project, a psychological thriller that I shot in November, December. And that's called Afterlife with Liam Neeson, Christina Ricci, and Justin Long.
Okay. Now, have you actually worked face to face with Liam Neeson or Jennifer Garner? Or are you in different rooms?
That's with This Side of the Truth.
Yep.
I actually had the distinct pleasure of working opposite Ricky Gervais,
Okay.
the director and writer of that particular project as well. And in Afterlife, I am pretty much in every scene with Liam Neeson and Justin Long and Christina Ricci. So yeah.
He's really tall, right? Liam Neeson?
Yes.
Isn't he massive?
He's 6'5".
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 6'5".
And you do voiceover work. You have a fantastic voice.
Oh, thank you.
Can we hear you in commercials or do we?
Yes, you can hear me in commercials. You can hear me on the radio. I also speak Spanish. It's my first language. So I do a lot of Spanish market projects.
Okay.
I do books on CD-ROM and all that other good stuff. So
Okay.
so
Have you been doing this lifelong, or did you break in at a certain point? Did a light go on, or have you schooled for it since you were a kid?
No, I've been pretty much an entertainer since I was a little girl. I've been in SAG for about 18 years now.
Okay.
So I've been in the unions for a long time. I've been a working professional for a long time, but ever since I can remember, I've always been a performer. It's
Now,
the joy of performing.
The SAG thing. How did you? We had a question before about how you get the card. How did you get your SAG card?
I suffered.
Yeah.
I endured a James Cameron movie.
Okay. Well, he did Terminator, right?
Yes, and he is the Terminator. Actually, that's what they call him in the
'Cause
industry,
he's hard
known
on the,
as
hard on the
James
crew.
Cameron, the Terminator.
And-
He's just he's a perfectionist, and he is not a 3 or 4 take wonder by any stretch.
Okay.
27, 26 maybe. So he does not pity the actors, the performers at all. It's all about the shot, and it's all about the vision that he has, and he'll shoot film until doomsday.
Right.
And I went for an open call in Rhode Island. It was Newport, Rhode Island.
Okay.
And because I'm a trained dancer as well,
Oh.
in ballroom techniques and and ballet and all that stuff. That's how I started in the business actually, as a dancer first. And I went in. They were looking for ballroom dancers. So along with thousands
In
of
a
other
James
people.
Cameron movie?
Yes.
Now, what movie is this? Can you say?
True Lies.
Okay.
True Lies.
With Arnold and Jamie Lee Curtis?
Correct.
All right.
Correct. So I went in and like everyone else, I stood in line and gave my picture and blah, blah, blah. But this particular scene was supposed to have been taking place somewhere in the Middle East.
Okay.
And they were looking for my type. Oh, wasn't I lucky? And, and I was a professional trained dancer, and they were actually looking for someone that could take Arnold and Tia Carrera through the entire sequence.
Okay.
And so my partner and I got picked to do that. And so we became principal tango dancers in the first tango sequence in True Lies. So it was a wonderful experience, but at the same time I still to this day, after all these years, still can remember and feel the pain in my toes. Because we shot in a Newport mansion that was a summer house.
Okay.
It was about 5 below that winter. And in the house where we were with little skimpy strapless
Sure.
gowns was about 20 degrees. So they used to blow the big heaters
Right.
during our, moments of break,
Yeah.
and then turn everything off, and we had to dance and because they didn't want people, to
The
be able to
breath,
see
you
the
see
breath.
yeah.
And actually, in that film, was one of the first times they introduced a Steadicam. Do you know what a Steadicam
In
is?
True Lies? Or no?
That's right.
In True Lies.
In the movie True Lies, because if you know James Cameron as a director,
Right.
he's just innovative. If there's something he wants done,
Yeah.
he will take time off to create the gadgets that he needs to make the movie. Like he did the same thing with Abyss. There was no camera that could handle all that underwater stuff that he wanted to do. He actually went and
Right.
made it.
Yeah.
So he created a Steadicam to be able to capture all the dance movements the way it's supposed to be. So he was literally running around with the director of photography had a Steadicam, which everyone was like, what is that
Right.
apparatus? For the first time it was used in that film.
So James Cameron, an innovator, but a pain in the
phenomenal.
butt to work.
Yeah, no, he's crazy to work with. But, he's Titanic, he's all those
Yeah.
wonderful movies, so
Now you
he's doing
have.
something right.
I'm sorry.
I said he's doing something right.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
I'm
interrupt you.
sorry. What were you going to say? New England Actors Group. That's your project?
Yes, I have a little project called New England Actors Group, and I founded that because I wanted something legit. I'm from Hartford
Okay.
and Puerto Rico,
Okay.
and I lived in both places for a good split of time, and no one ever came to me and said, "Oh, you can be an actress for a living. You can have a career in a creative field." And so, in this business, at least the way I'm a giver. I give back.
Right now, is it a physical place where people meet?
Yes, it's a
Okay.
physical place where I help to cast projects.
Okay.
I also have a side that's services, which does headshots and resumes and introduces people into the film and television industry. So there's workshops and seminars, and you can look us up online on www.newenglandactorsgroup.com.
All right.
Yeah.
And you host your own show?
I've hosted many shows. As a matter of fact, I am, in the history of sports, the first Puerto Rican woman to ever broadcast an NFL game live from the field of play, because I worked for ESPN for about 4 years as well.
Oh, okay. You want to host this show?
No,
We're
I'm
winding
good.
down.
I'm good.
Luis Ramos, thank you for joining us today and playing along with us. And good luck with everything.
Thank you so much. My pleasure.